return. Woo, we've been up all night, man, trying to get this.
Welcome back, King Jordan on Current Gen. Now, we've been watching you all weekend, grinding. So give us your status.
We're level 39, and it's been a grind. It's definitely been a grind. It definitely slows down as you climb up. Today, I really believe we're about to hit this 40, and I can't wait to see the next level up animation for 40.
What are you going to do when you reach 40?
It's going to be a lot of shouting. I have not had 8 hours of sleep since 2K22 have dropped. So I'm definitely going to get some rest. But the grind don't stop. We're going to keep going, and we're going to be ready for the next season.
Awesome. We can't wait to check back with you.
Over the land of the free.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our win. Allie, it's all yours.
Brian, thank you. Well, James Harden's one-on-one scoring ability is unsurpassed. He said, quote, I honestly can't tell.
He is deadly, Allie. Thank you. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sexton and Okoro, they're the wings. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. And it's Rubio in at the 1 spot. And for the Nets, Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. The star-studded backcourt of Irving and Harden. And it's lights out in at the small forward position. Well, we've got some hot starts and some ugly starts early in the season. Grant, how long should teams wait before worrying about their record?
Well, it's simple, B.A. If you have a bad record, you should always be worried. But most GMs don't think about making changes until about the halfway mark.
Now here's Durant. Here's lights out. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Rubio. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Sexton. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Irving. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's lights out. No good on the 3. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Okoro. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Inside. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And Griffin slams it in.
Well, the timing of Griffin is really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Allen. Pass to Mobley. Nice D from Durant.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
And he banks in the layup.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Cleveland calls timeout. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Now here's Rubio. And Irving comes to help. Here's Allen. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed.
Well, you got to do much more than that to slow Allen. I mean, this guy is long and athletic, capable of converting through contact.
Here's Harden. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. And Irving comes to help. Oh, he tries a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
Up top, Griffin.
Minutes to play. First quarter.
Here's lights out. Allen defending. Hits a 3-pointer. 6 points for him.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Sexton. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from 3-point land so far. Pass to lights out. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Sexton. That's his first personal. First team foul.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Aldridge has checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Durant. Harris has checked in for James Harden. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA. It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Pass to lights out. 59 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. And he comes up with a bucket.
You know, with all his post moves, Aldridge usually is able to trick the defense. But even when he doesn't, he'll still manage to finish through contact.
Here's Windler. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
From Colin Sexton.
The Nets with a lead. Pass to lights out. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, he picked him clean. Now Sexton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
3.
20 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Mills. Pass to lights out. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's the Nets up 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And he's one of the game's best closers, but to hear Kyrie Irving tell it, he's good.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive.
You know, Grant, when
Cavaliers
ends up going with a new group, and the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Osman. Okoro is checked in for Windler. And Rubio is subbed in for Sexton. On the court for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Ricky Rubio is out there with Okoro, and it's Markkanen in at the 3. Here's lights out. 9 points in the game. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Now, this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Brooklyn now, and the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Irving comes to help. Oh, stolen by Harden. To the middle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His first foul.
It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Fifth foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Sexton's checked in for Markkanen. Offensive rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Shots blocked. Sexton against Aldridge. Here's Mobley. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Lights Out. Checked by Sexton. Down low. Pass to Lights Out. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
His first foul. 14 foul.
Nine seconds left in the first half. Outside Sexton. Over Harden. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Nets. They lead by 13. And we'll be right back after halftime. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, the Cavaliers shooting just 42% so far in the game. Irving runs point with Harden to his side. Durant and Griffin the combo out front. And it's Lights Out in at the 3. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half. Here's Mobley. And Durant with the block.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Number 2. And out the line. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Sexton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Colin Sexton's nickname at Alabama was the Young Bull. He said, quote, I just play with a lot of passion. Through adversity, no matter what the score is, I play a complete game. Every time I step on the court, I have to show the world what I can do.
Oh, tremendous energy, Allie, right? Thanks for that.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Here's lights out. Five on the clock. Outside Harden. 4-3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
So both teams make it.
Cavalier substitution.
A minute 4 left in the third. Pass to lights out. He tries for 3, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Cleveland has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Okoro, that's in there. Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 4 assists now tonight. Well, the Nets shooting a disappointing 38%. Irving, the pass to Aldridge. Here's lights out. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rubio against Harden. Now here's Rubio. Defense right on it. And rejected. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
Here's lights out. He got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brooklyn leading by 17 at the end of the period. And it's their 3-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Sexton and Okoro, they're the wings. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. And it's Rubio in at the point guard position.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Now here's Sexton. Pass to Mobley. That's in there. Rubio with the assist.
Ricky Rubio.
Rubio's got his 5th assist in this one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's lights out. And the Nets, another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Sexton with it. Into the lane. An easy two on the layup.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
To the inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 26 points for him. Here's Rubio. And here's Sexton. Pass to Okoro. Allen inside. He's covered by Aldridge. Tries again. The three from Okoro. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed. Rubio's got 6 assists here tonight.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Well, you watch Rubio play, and you can't help but love the way he plays. He plays with flair. He plays with joy and enthusiasm. He plays with such an air of effervescence and joy. It's contagious.
Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. Markkanen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Pass to Lights Out. Down low. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Rubio not as flashy as he once was, but he still puts on a show, Clark.
Well, you know, he came into the league and was really, Brian, a breath of fresh air. The no-look passes, the way he pushed it up the floor with kind of reckless abandon. And he's really one of the more likable players in the league and one of the more entertaining as well.
Fourth quarter.
Pass to Lights Out. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Now Rubio. Inside. And Allen gets it to go.
Well, I love the mindset of Allen there. I mean, when he gets the ball in that spot, he's very aggressive.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Lights Out. Checked by Sexton. Here's Lights Out. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Nets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
Hey, expanding his range. And the Nets miss again. And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a 16-point game. To the middle. That's in there. Rubio with the assist.
Some real toughness from Markkanen. Powers through the contact, then has the focus and touch to finish.
Outside Harden. Pass to Lights Out. Launches a three. The rebound by Allen. Now here's Rubio. Now here's Sexton. Here's Okoro. And the shot goes.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Outside Harden. Here's Lights Out. Uses the glass on the layup.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
Okay, I've got to ask, is there anything you can't do on offense?
I'm sure Coach can give you a whole list of things I need to work on.
Oh, come on, MP. Don't be so modest.
Hey, look, man, we need to talk about this Kendrick Perkins report.
What about it?
Look, Perkins is a big personality.
I mean, I had some good moments this year, but this is where I want to be. Look, I started my career here. I want to finish here, bro.
That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in it. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. Beep, beep. Is that my bestie in a testy? Fresh blowout, skin on town, she ready. Look good with a T at the end. I'm a hyper every time, now my friend. She been down since the jellies and the bobos. Now me stepping out the Jeep and my nullos. When we pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. If a finicky, she gon' bring that phone with the T like. Guess what? All the rich boys wanna on us. I just end up, you could look, don't touch. And I'm back busting bands every time we link up. That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in it. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend, if you need a I ain't dumb but she my Tweedledee. If she ride for me, she don't need a key. If you sideways, she straighten you if need to be. And she so bad that I just can't take that nowhere. She off her said, don't go there. Break her back, she protect and attack. Get that, let them buckle. Give no air. Whole world wanna be us. Then my main, she my day one. On my way, let you get celebrate. Cause we the baddest in the club. That's my best friend. She a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in it. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in hot. Best friend, you the baddest and you know it. Uh-oh, girl, I think I'm growing. Get up in the mirror, hit them poses. Best friends and you glowing. Best friends and your wrist is like it's frozen.